It's Rockets ball. Clippers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
George, great defense, forcing the miss. To Westbrook. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. Curling inside. Shot for Leonard, no good. Harden with it up top. Down 4 to Capella. Shot from the lane won't go. To Leonard. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
It's Russ at the controls. They get it down to Harden. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Leonard. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Tucker, dead-on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lays it up and in. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Westbrook to Harden. The drive right to the... My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
George, defended by Tucker. Paul George, he's now 4 for 6.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Harden. It's no good. Shots not going down. To Williams. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. Layup goes down. Well done.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's L.A. Clippers ball. George. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Williams across the timeline. Up by 6. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
To Beverly. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 6 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Harden. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
Williams. Missed it. Beyond the arc for three. And James Harden knocks it down from three.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just go in there.
Okay. Well, you were.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. To Williams. Paul George. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
That's off the side of the rim, short. George here against P.J. Tucker. To Beverly. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
He throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. LA Clippers with the basketball. George, he was all over him. Green with the basketball. Margins 8 to Fareed. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with P.J. Tucker and throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. George lets it fly, knocks it down from mid-range.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
He can't get past the defender. Cashes in for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Missed the foul shot. To Westbrook. Harden. Not that time. Kenneth Fareed able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Leonard gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Westbrook. That's no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Good for three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know a lot of players, including myself, would try to get out of the way of that. I commend you for your courage.
Westbrook. Gordon shot, no good. To Leonard, going to launch, beyond the arc. Can't go down, smothering defense. Almost unlucky bounce. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Great pass to set it up. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Westbrook to Capella. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Got it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George gets it in the right corner. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
He's denied.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Beverly. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Westbrook across the timeline. Down a bundle to Harden. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Patrick Beverly. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Eric Gordon. 4-3. And Kawhi Leonard buries the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Russell Westbrook, tough matchup against George. Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Leonard. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
That is great vision to set it up. Trying to cash in, and he knocks it down, Jay. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To P.J. Tucker. Kawhi Leonard with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
2 points for Paul George. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You know, Ed, some